Probably wondered, how can you get a speaking gig really quickly? Well, I'm Lisa Reid, founder of Get Speaking Gigs Now and the CEO of the International Speaker Network. And I want to share with you 3 tips that I use to get booked in 30 days or less, right? Because we want to get out there, we want to get our message heard, we want people to pick up what we're throwing down, and we'd like to do it as quickly as possible because you probably have lots of people's lives to change. So, the first step that I think is important is getting your talk ready to rock. What does that mean? To me, that means being super clear on your title, your description, your learning points, and your call to action. Very important pieces, because then you're confident as you go out there saying, hey, I'm a speaker. This is what I do. This is my brilliance. This is my awesome stuff. If you're still a little confused, not sure, can't remember the title of your talk, things like that, it's like having resistance, having dirt on the slip and slide. Like you can't go as fast. You're energetically not feeling as confident and ready to step forward. So to me, that's like super duper important. In fact, that's why I have a kickoff session for anyone in my speakers training academy in the first 30 days, because I'm like, we want to get that talk ready to rock as soon as possible. Because yes, then you're going to fine tune it, you're going to practice it, you're going to put some slides together, things like that. So there's still some more to be done. But guess what? You don't need a booking to have all that stuff done, right? You don't have to have all that stuff to get a booking. you can you can create that after you get booked. It's nice to have it beforehand. But those are just ways that you can start getting booking quicker. Okay. I call it the grocery store test. I want you to be able to stand in line at the grocery store and be able to say, oh, I'm a speaker. Yeah, this is what I do. If someone asks, obviously, don't just like randomly shout that out. But I want you to be able to say that with confidence. Okay. So get your talk ready to rock's the first step. Okay. The second step, when you're like looking to get booked and maybe you haven't done this before, maybe it's been a while, maybe you took a time off during COVID or something like that. And this is a great tip. This is one of the ways I got started, is use your warm market. And you might be thinking, Lisa, I don't have a warm market. You have a warm market. If you're on social media, you have a warm market. If you know people, you've got a warm market. You never know who knows who you need to know. Like my mom, surprisingly, has been one of my best referrers. She talks to anyone and everyone about what I do. She's like, oh, you're in business, you need to talk to my daughter. It's really funny. So you may be discounting your family members. And I don't mean that they would be booking you for a speaking gig, although that's possible if they run organizations or conferences, but they might know people. So don't just think of who you know, think of like, who are the connectors in your life? Who knows everyone? Who's one of those people who's like, oh, I'm connected to everyone? Those are the people you want to really reach out to. You want to let them know what your talk is. That's why you want to get your talk ready, Rock. You want to know, we want to let them know who's your ideal audience. Like, are you speaking to entrepreneurs, business owners, human resources executives, office managers, business owners? Are you looking at like, what's your specific area that you're looking to speak about, and who could best benefit from your talk? Okay, that's where you want to start guiding them, so then you can create those connections. Okay, so number one, get your talk ready to rock. Number two, start using your warm market, because you got to get used to telling people that are nice to you, right? People that know you and like you and trust you and would pick you up from the airport. You want to let them know what you're up to. So many times I've heard my clients say like, oh, my family has no idea I just wrote a book, right? My family has no idea I just launched this program. We're so busy in our entrepreneurial world focusing, we forget to let our closest circles know sometimes. So just FYI, your best friend might be a great referral resource. You never know. All right. Then, of course, that warm market can grow and grow and grow. That can be your social media market. That can be your email list. That can be, anyone on LinkedIn. So again, we sometimes aren't tapping into those places because we're not ready yet. All right. Now, the third step is a little bit bigger step, but it's what I call get ready to be ready, which having your talk done helps. Telling people about that helps. Those are all steps to get ready to be ready. It's really difficult to be a speaker when you're still feeling like you maybe got that little imposter syndrome, or you're just not quite ready. It's like you wouldn't walk out of the house without clothes on. So I want you to be ready to just like be able to come on out of open that door and you are ready to go. You look amazing. You feel amazing, all those things. And that can mean a couple of different things. Number one, you want to have that clear call to action, which I had stated earlier in the talk, but really having that clear call to action. How are you going to lead people to that next step for you? Because it's great to be a speaker, but it can feel a little empty when you leave with nothing, like, oh, wait, no one signed up for my thing. Well, did you let them know? Did you give them a clear call to action? If not, it's probably not going to amount to a lot, right? So you want to have that clear call to action, make it super easy peasy lemon squeezy for people to take action with you. You also want to have that social media presence. Pick one. I know this is a much bigger topic, but it can feel overwhelming. So it's like you want to at least be represented, have your banners clean, have your bio clean, all that stuff makes sense to, like, oh, I'm a speaker. Here's what I speak about, or here's my business. Just go through and do an audit. Make sure you're all good to go there, and that you have a plan moving forward of some consistency. I usually call it a speaker sheet. There's media kits, there's media files, there's different landing pages of whatever it is that you want to use to highlight yourself as a speaker. So that can take many forms, but that would include putting some other pieces together. I'm not going to go into all those today, but again, it's really about being ready to be ready. Do you have your bio done? Do you have a testimonials? Do you have photos? Things like that. And sometimes they take a little longer than 30 days, but sometimes, hey, man, if you move fast, you can get all that done. You also want to make sure that you are just feeling really, really ready to go, because I think for different people, that's different. That's different things. Some people want to have it all done before they even like step out. Some people are like, I'm fine with having half of it done, but then I'm ready to go. Whatever you are, that's okay. There's no right or wrong here, as long as you're ready when you hit that stage, right? But I will say, if you've got your slides done, if you've practiced, if you've figured out what's your delivery method, all of that helps to lower your anxiety, lower the resistance, and increase your speed of getting booked, and increase your confidence when a booking opportunity shows up in your lap, right? So those are my key tips. I'll just review one more time. One, get your talk ready to rock. Okay. Number two, start tapping into your warm market. Who knows someone who can get you in front of the right audience? You probably know several people, you just don't know that you know them. And three, get ready to be ready, meaning make sure you have a clear call to action, get your slides ready, start practicing, get your social media cleaned up, get some testimonials, some bios, some photos. I know that's a lot, but honestly, it's not rocket science, right? One of the things that I do like helping people with through the Speakers Training Academy is to help guide them through all these processes. It doesn't mean that there's a right or wrong way, but just sometimes we have different questions, like, should I use this photo? What do you think about these colors on my speaker page? Does this call to action sound attractive? So sometimes we can do stuff on our own. Sometimes it really helps when we have support. I'm here for you if you'd like support on that. Happy to meet with you. You can go to GetSpeakingGigsNow.com/chat if you'd like to have a conversation about the Speakers Training Academy. I'm happy to offer that to you. If you're like, I just need some support, let me know. Meanwhile, I hope that you've learned a lot in this training, and I look forward to talking to you soon. Take care.